Have you ever wondered if a bunny can be overweight or even heard of an Australian Kelpie? Or maybe you've been thinking, what happens to accused animal abusers? Well, we're going to answer all of those questions for you and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. This is Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Happy almost Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including fur baby fathers. We have an incredible show for you with some incredible pets, including the adorable Mimoso, who is such a calm sweetheart. Introduce you to his cute self and other loving pets throughout the show. And we always love giving adoption updates here on Pets on Parade, but today we have a very special one where an adorable alumni of AHS will be joining us in studio. We'll tell you about adorable Remy's story in a few minutes. We also have lots of adorable kittens who are looking for their forever homes, including these two cuties who cannot wait for their stories to be told. But first, many people love a nice glass of wine before bed, but with this kitty, you'll have Merlot all the time. This adorable love bug was brought to AHS when she was just a newborn with her eyes and ears still closed. Her umbilical cord was even still attached. She spent some time in our bottle baby ICU where she was given round-the-clock care until her foster hero, Catelyn, took her in until she was big enough to be spayed. And as you can see, she's an absolute sweetheart with a beautiful black coat. And at just 9 weeks old, she would make a great addition to any home. So make sure to visit her today. Now we have a couple more absolutely adorable kittens who have so much energy, even though right now I think they're kind of taking it a little easy, but they're the best of friends, Stacy.
These two are so great, and I want to just start by giving a special thanks to our foster heroes Larry and Joanne for all the work that they put into these two. They took such great care of them, and you can see that. These two are not sisters, but they've become very close because they are healing together in foster care. They were both, Abby was found as a stray, and she had a cut on her chin, and Gabby was found in a backyard all by herself with no mom. So they came together and they're very attached to each other. It would be best if they could go together because they play with each other, they socialize each other, and they're just a joy to have together. They're so playful, and come on down and see these two together.
Yeah, that's right, and they do love to wrestle around with and they love being on high places, and they just love all the kitten stuff, as you can tell. Now, last Sunday, we ran an adoption special where all of our cats and kittens had waived adoption fees. We are so thrilled to share that Saturday's Feline Frenzy adoption special found homes for 155 cats and kittens. Here are just a few of the kitties who will spend today napping, playing, and being spoiled in their new homes. We could not have placed all of these deserving felines in loving homes without your help. So to all of those who spread the word, adopted, volunteered, fostered, and donated, thank you so much. And of course, we always have more kittens and cats who need forever homes as well. And our next pup is just as laid back as can be. What a cutie, Perry.
Right, Kelsey. This is an 11-year-old young Mimoso. This is a Australian Kelpie mix we're calling Mimoso. And he was surrendered to us for the family. Just said they just no longer had the income to care for him. Really sad story. It happens quite a bit, actually. You know, if you're having a short-term financial problem, we can't help with every single issue, but if you're having a problem, say, with feeding your pet, please give us a call, our Pet Resource Center, and we can get you in touch with some animal food banks to help you through times like that. This guy right here, like I said, he's an Australian Kelpie mix. The Kelpie is very, very similar to the Australian cattle dog, who you're going to meet in a little while here in Remy. This is a very similar dog. They are from Australia. They do probably have dingo in them, as does the Australian cattle dog, but they were bred for a slightly different purpose. They're not near as strong, not near as durable as the cattle dog. They were bred to hunt sheep. And so this guy here, very agile, very, very intelligent breed, and he's 11 years young. He's not going to be herding any sheep here over the next few days or not, but he's still a very, very smart guy. He knows all of his basics. He has lived with children before, and he's doing great with the other dogs here. He's going to make a wonderful family pet. He is a senior. Senior pets have great qualities. First of all, he is all house trained. This is the size he's going to be. You're going to know his personality. If you're not an active person, he's not going to require exercise. A walk around the block during the day will be great for him, and maybe a little game of fetch in the yard, and that's about it for him. He's going to be very cuddly. He likes to burrow his head into my lap like he's going to do right now for you. He is a super sweet guy. Check out Mimoso.
Oh my gosh, and you know how I love those Yoda ears. Thank you, Perry. Now, it may seem like common sense, but unfortunately, that's not always the case for some people. Here are a few tips on how to protect your pets from the heat this summer. Now, one question pet owners may ask is it too hot to walk my pet? Well, here's how you can test it. Hold your bare foot or the back of your hand on the ground for 7 seconds. If it's too hot for bare feet, it's too hot for bare paws. And if you must walk your dog during the day, park as close as you can and invest in booties for your pets, which can be purchased at the Arizona Humane Society's Petite locations. We have lots more tips at azhumane.org/No More Hot Dogs AZ, if you're wondering. Now we have a lovely girl who has such uniquely beautiful markings. Ski, look at that.
This is Ying, and yes, she was brought in as a healthy stray, and she is looking for her. Well, this is Yang, and she is looking for her Ying, and if you are looking for that cute little tortie, she is ready to go up for adoption. She is looking for a home that is going to cater to her because, as you can see, she's got 4 white paws, so she's got white glove service ready to be pampered to. She is a tortie that is, if you don't know the difference between a tortie and a calico, she's got 2 colors, so she's going to be like a orange and a black, whereas a calico has got 3 colors. And calicos generally are always female. Torties also generally are female, but you may occasionally find a male tortie. She is ready to go. She's been very curious here on the set. She's been kind of stalking the dogs that have been hanging around and kind of looking around everybody and trying to see what's going on. But she is definitely going to be one who's going to need mental stimulation, just like all kittens do. There are different ways that you can provide mental stimulation for them in the home. Destructive. And if you go onto our website, azhumane.org, there are all different tips on how to provide mental and physical stimulation for your kitten and your puppy to help prevent destructive behaviors.
That's right. Thank you, Ski. Those are great. And she's just loving those pets. Now, last month, the Arizona Humane Society worked with the Phoenix Fire Department to rescue pets from a burning house. The home contained 30 Chihuahuas, a mix of 6-week-old puppies and adult dogs. Family members were able to take a few of the dogs, and the Arizona Humane Society took in the remaining 9 puppies and 14 adult dogs. All were immediately transferred to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital for immediate medical examinations and care. The puppies are still in foster homes, but we're happy to report that the adults are healthy and ready for adoption. And we also have a lovely girl who was rescued from this fire and is ready to find her forever home. Right, Lisa?
Yeah, this is little Cupcake. She's only 11 pounds. She's really tiny. And she's a tad overwhelmed. You can understand. 30 dogs were in that home altogether when the fire broke out. The home was a total loss. And so Arizona Humane Society and our EAMTs work alongside fire department and rescue workers in these types of cases to be able to care for these pets. Obviously, the family had a lot of concerns going on at the time, so we were able to take all of these pets in, and then when they were a little more stable medically and ready to think about their pets, they were able to come to us. They selected some of the pets, and then the rest of them they sadly surrendered to us so that we could find them homes. It's not always, when you've lost your home, you need to be sympathetic to these types of situations, and they could only take a couple of them back, so everybody was spayed and neutered, provided medical treatment. Some of them suffered some minor smoke inhalations, so they were in some oxygen kennels overnight. They got baths and their eyes washed out. But as you can see, a little scared. She is no worse for the wear, and they all survived the fire. So these girls and boys, there's some adult male Chihuahuas too that are up for adoption at the shelter. But if you find yourself in any sort of situation with an animal, the Arizona Humane Society is likely going to be there for those animals.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. That's right. Now make sure to keep it tuned right here on Pets on Parade. We'll introduce you to an alumni from AHS who is living his best life.